Hi, this is Anne. Today I'm going to show you a technique that you can use plaster of Paris and your craft paints or your acrylics or your chalk paint or whatever you've got at hand. I've got a piece of superwood here. I won't do this on canvas. So what I'm firstly going to do, I'm just going to paint my board black and let it dry, and then I will come back and I will show you what I'm going to do. So I will just speed this up, nothing fancy, nothing anything, you just paint your board black and you let it dry. Okay, this is dry now, so I'm just going to take out my plaster of Paris. I think I'm just going to take maybe all these. And I'm just going to put a drop of water with this. And it's also better to do this on a day that's not that warm or hot. It's winter now. We've got a very hot, I live in a very hot country. I live in South Africa. And in the summer, it's a problem to do this because it dries too quickly. So try, if you live in a very hot country, and do this in the winter. I don't want it too thick, so I'm just going to test it quickly. And remember, you will need to work quickly with this because as this dries, and use an old brush that you don't worry about, okay, because otherwise it's going to be a problem. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pick up like that, and I'm just going to use a stabbing motion, or I don't know what you call this. Yeah, you can see I've got a little bit too much water going on there, but it's okay. I will fix that now. Let me just get a little bit more of my plaster of Paris. Okay, you can see I have taken a little bit of the powder. You don't want to put it on too thick, but you also don't want to see too much of your board at the back. So you can even put it on with your palette knife if it's quicker for you, and then just distribute it with your brush. Make a little bit of texture. I like the texture of the brush in it, but let's, for the sake of it, just quickly cover the board. I'm just getting a little bit of brush texture onto on my board. Okay, now you're going to take your bamboo skewer and you're just going to make yourself a pot or something here. But please, as I said, you can make it rather naive. You don't want it to be too precise. You won't get it right anyway because this thing dries too fast. Now you can just make yourself a few stems here. I think I'm going to maybe, oh, that one is maybe a little bit too, I don't want it that low, so I'm just going to quickly, you just get a little bit of a cloth. Remember, if you make something that you don't like, you can just take your brush and you can quickly cover that up. Okay, let me just see. You can make a few leaves here and there. I just want to make a few leaves and make a lot of foliage going into the spot here. And I'm not worrying about it too much. I'm just quickly going and I'm just making some scratches into this while it's still wet. And then I'm just going to start to take my paint now, and I'm going to take a little bit of my green. Let me just get it out. And I'm going to take the same brush. It's starting to get hard. Let me just quickly fix that. I'm taking a little bit of my water into my green and my Plaster of Paris. And I'm just gonna quickly put some leaves on. I'm not gonna, as I said, I'm going over the edges and everything. I'm not going to worry too much about that. And I want to take out a little bit of my black. I want to use that there. I've got a little bit of my sienna. I've got a little bit of my burnt umber. I'm going to take a little bit of my brown, and I'm going to try and go into this wet paint that I've got here, and I want to make a little bit of a smaller heart there. Maybe make a flower there. And then maybe, I think, more one here. And then I'm just going to take my black again. And I'm going to go into my little hearts a little bit stronger. And I'm going to make a little bit of a shadow part here, as well as here where the light is coming from that side. And then I want to make little small flowers like that, just to bring in another little bit of color into this area. And I'm just going to take my yellow ochre there for that. And remember, you just want a little bit of yellow ochre. You don't want to take too much, and you're just gonna put some color in here and there where you think you want it. And I think that's actually also almost enough. And the moment you struggle, you can always take a little bit of water with your brush and just do what I've done there. And if you want to soften this edges around there, you can also take I haven't taken out white, so you can just take this for your white, and you can just, let me just get a little bit more. And you can just soften that edges if you want to. That's all I'm going to do. hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, I will definitely see you again. You must take care and have a great day.